Welcome to the after show. Hey guys, look who's back. Yeah, it's us in Puck Nation. How's everybody doing? We got a special guest with us here today. Nick, what's up? Nick Mooses, you good?
Yes, sir.
Welcome
Thank you
to
for
Puck
having
Nation.
me.
Welcome, Nick.
And you guys know Mike and Yianni. Guys, what's up? Everything good?
What's up? I'm over here in the hallowed hallways of the Leafs over here.
That's right, the Leafs Nation. That's
What's
exactly
up,
where you
everybody?
belong, Mike. Yianni, you good?
Yeah, man, everything's good. Ready
All
to go.
right.
Episode 23.
Episode
we got
23.
a lot of love. Episode 22. We got a lot of love on 21.
Yeah. We're advancing too much.
Yeah.
So before we start, I just want to say thank you to my buddies from last week that were special guests, Gabby, Arish, and Pasky. Thank you so much, guys. We got a lot of love because of you guys, and your know-how and your little fans of obviously Gabby's a Maple Leaf fan and Pasky with his Bruins and whatever, and a lot of people wrote in and told us how much they loved the episode. So thanks, guys. We're definitely going to do it again. Today we have Nick, my buddy. Nick, what happened to your eye, man? Did you see Lucic or something?
I was in Boston this weekend.
Yeah, I was going to say, Lucic fucking crack you? Or?
Yeah, he did.
Too soon? No?
Yeah.
Not too
No,
soon?
it's not too soon. Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know what? Fuck it. We're there. Let's go for it. Poor guy. Well, poor guy. If he did it, then fuck him.
Nah.
But, I mean, listen,
What a way to go out.
what a way to go out. It's
They've
just,
been talking. Bruins have the right to cancel his contract now. They were saying
course.
today. So
of course. It's just a shame. I don't look. All joking aside, it's a fucking shame. It's sad because of it's a home domestic shit, right? With his wife
Yeah.
and whatever, and it just sucks when you hear stuff like that. Man, it sucks. I don't know. It just what a way to go out, Yianni. Like you said, what a way to go out.
You know what, man? The guy needs help. Get him help. If
guess.
you're doing that kind of shit, dude, you need help. Sorry.
Yeah, but I don't. What is it? Alcohol? I don't
knows?
know, man.
who knows?
I know.
But
I
he
don't wanna
went back
speculate
Punches to the
that.
head.
He went back to Boston to finish his career where it
Oh,
started.
he finished
right?
it all right.
And now it's
Done.
Done.
done on a shitty note.
Ah, that just. Listen, I hope he gets all the help he can get, and I hope his wife is okay. I guess he has children too, right? They have some kids.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really like to talk about that kind of stuff because it fucking sucks. And again, Mike, like you were saying last time, again we're talking about something that's not hockey.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Is it me or like this year is like fucking like stop already, man? Stop.
They're taking notes from the WWE, man. I'm telling you.
WWE or the NFL? They said they want to be like the NFL.
Scandal after scandal. It's like enough.
Enough already, man. Come on.
Talk about
Like,
hockey. Maybe that's why all the players aren't scoring any points. They're too busy.
well, you know what? When was the last time we said, "Oh man, what a save"? Did you see that play? Well,
Well, actually, I posted a few on Instagram.
yeah,
and
yeah, you did, Danny. You
There's
did.
some
you know
nice
what?
saves and some nasty goals,
Montembeau, I watched the game last night. Montembeau made a hell of a save. And how about that kid in Buffalo for his
Zach
first goal?
Benson. Dude, what
Zach
have I been
Benson's
saying?
goal, man. Wow. I mean, that kid's gonna remember that first goal. It was a beaut. Through the legs, stick between the legs. I don't know how the fuck these kids do this today.
They were behind. And
I don't know how the hell they do that.
That's nice.
Like, honestly, if I do that, I'd break fucking 4 ribs. I'd bust the back. Honest to God, get at it. Especially
Fall flat
when
on
I
your
played,
face.
the sticks were like, it was like a piece of lumber. It's like you went to the woods and cut up a piece of,
Yeah, that's it.
and you curved it over your fireplace, and you're crazy. Put it through my legs and stuff. Get out of here, man. Put it through my legs. You'd see me with a fucking busted
There you
hip. Or,
go.
no. It's too. Nah, get out of here. Anyway, guys, there's a lot of shit we got to get to, and I know. Again, I'm going to say it again. It seems like we always talk about the Edmonton Oilers. You know why? Because they're always in the news. So we're going to do it again, but this time we're going to go through it because Mike, as everybody knows, all the listeners, Mike, you're an Edmonton Oilers fan, and now they brought in the Montreal Canadiens as a trade possibility and whatever. Now I just want to say something. Okay, we'll get into all of it, but whatever. Let's just start. Okay, it's ugly out there, Mike. It's fucking ugly out there.
Yeah, it's been a rough start to the season. I don't understand. They did the coaching change. They did all these changes. It's not Connor's not playing. Leon's not playing. Nobody's playing. It's a shit show, man.
You know what? Think about this, guys. Okay, they have to go. They have 64 games left. They got to win 40 of those games to at least try to make it to the playoffs. Now, last year, when everything was going good, they actually did it. They went 14, 13, and 9 in their last 61 games. Okay,
Yeah.
So can it be done? I guess. I mean, not much has changed in Edmonton. I don't see what the hell happened. What's going on, man? Connor McDavid forgot how to play hockey, or he's hurt.
I don't know. I think there's more to it than that. I think he's not too happy. And I think you're seeing it around the league. Look, man, Ovechkin has like what, 4 goals, 5 goals?
Well, we're going to talk about it later, Mike. There's a lot of superstars this year that are just fucking shit in the bed, you know?
Exactly. Like, it's just a weird year. It's a very weird season. Everything that everyone thought was obvious isn't, and it's I don't have an explanation for it, man.
But okay,
obviously, the only I know the usual. You need a goalie. You need a goalie. Yeah, but goalies don't score goals. You know what I mean?
So look, you changed your coach, and what did that do? Your coach doesn't play, man. I don't know what you think about that, Nick. I changed a coach, but my coach is not on the ice. My coach doesn't stop pucks. What is that going to do?
It's not. It's a general consensus of the whole team gelling together, working together as
Exactly.
a team to win. You know.
You can change all the fucking coaches you want, man.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. It's the same guys. I heard Connor McDavid on an interview, and some reporter guy asked him, "Well, is it better for you to win 4-1 or 7-5?" First of all, that's such a stupid fucking question, whatever. But the answer that he said is like, well, we got to stop. How did he put it?
You got to win first.
We got to keep pucks out of our net.
Yeah.
That's basically saying, hey, Kenny Holland, can you get us somebody that can stop a beach ball? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
So they went with Pickard, right? That's not happening. Skinner is garbage. Campbell. I mean, even in the minors, he's getting hammered.
Yeah.
He's getting hammered, man.
Again, all right. The Edmonton Oilers are struggling on defense. You think their minor team has better defense?
No, because if they would bring him up, correct?
Exactly.
No, that's a good point, Yanni.
Yeah, but theoretically speaking, an NHL goalie playing in the minors should shine somewhat, right?
Yeah,
At least make some
with
saves.
the talent
right?
level of kids coming into the league now.
It's like
Perfectly
Armia went
honest.
down to the,
And
and he's scoring goals every game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look,
I
you
guess.
look at Edmonton's D. All right, yes, it's not good. It's not, but it's also not the worst in the league. There are teams that.
Well, Mike, they are the worst in the league right
I
now.
understand, but I mean, if I was to show it to you on paper, right, just for a second,
Yeah.
that D core, you wouldn't call it elite or great, but you also wouldn't say it's the last place. Yeah, so like I was saying, basically, there's some kind of issue there. There's something more at play than just simply a coach or a this or a that. There's something wrong with the team morale as a whole.
Could it be something in the room? Could it be something's going on in there? Because it makes no sense. They didn't change anybody, man. They didn't change anybody. It's the exact same team.
If you would look at it a couple of years back, you would say, oh, maybe it's the Evander Kane effect. But right now, he's one of the guys shining.
Listen,
He's working hard every game.
I watched the game last night, okay? It was 4-0 in the first period against Carolina, right? Yeah. It was 4-0 in the first period. And the goals that they were scoring, I mean, come on, guys. And McDavid, you can tell, like, he's just, they're not into it, man. They're just not into it. And you can change all the fucking coaches you want. It's not happening.
Could it be a possibility that the fact that McDavid said cup or bust is putting so much pressure in that room,
But, Nick,
that everybody's like crumbling? They can't like focus on their game, or
everybody,
it's
listen,
like,
the three of us at this table said Edmonton Cup.
Yeah.
Everybody on TSN said Edmonton Cup. Everybody on freaking Sportsnet said Edmonton Cup. You talk to a guy in the street, hey, who's going to win the cup? Edmonton, When you have arguably the two best players in the world on the same team, you know how rare that is? Especially in today's day and age. You know how rare that is?
But there's also something called adversity,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
And every cup-winning team goes through it.
Yeah, but they didn't win no cup. They didn't even get there.
But usually it's before you win a cup,
Well,
right? So who knows? Maybe these guys are going to come out of it. Maybe we're going to sound like idiots again.
okay, so now they're talking
I
about,
don't
we're
know.
going to make a move. We have to make a move. We have to make a move. The reason we mentioned it again is because they're talking to Montreal, and as everybody knows, we are from Montreal. So this is just my opinion. So you're telling me either Montembeault, Allen, or Primo is the answer?
Well, I'm going to, as the Edmonton fan, let me speak on this.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't believe Kent Hughes will let go of Primo at all. So I think Primo's out of the conversation. 100%.
Okay, any one of the three. Is that the answer for you?
To coin your phrase, Mimmo, it's better than what we have. Now,
Yeah.
but does it make a cup? No, it doesn't make a cup.
No way.
But it's better than what they have.
Yeah. So would you? Okay. So then there's also there's rumors that apparently if you package the right deal, Gibson might want to, because remember he wanted out right at the beginning of the year,
Yeah.
right? Okay. How about Saros out of Nashville?
There's a lot of goalie rumor chat, but everything seems to focus around Montreal.
Allmark. We're still talking about Allmark
That's
out of Boston.
A bigger, packet, but Boston's not changing a damn thing.
I wouldn't. I mean, look, if I'm the Bruins, why would I change that?
exactly.
You know, you trade one of those two, and I know everybody, but they got two number one goals. Yeah, but if you change that, it changes the dynamic in the room.
Yeah.
Then you're pissing people off. People don't come to the rink happy anymore. You know, whatever. I'm sure there's friends in there, right? Oh man, he traded my friend. Fuck that. I don't feel like playing today. That's all. That all makes sense, right? So why?
Good old saying, if it's broke, don't fix it.
That's right, man. Don't fix it if it ain't broke.
Yeah.
Don't. I wouldn't. If I'm the Bruins, listen.
Are they first in the league right now?
Yeah, dude. Anyway, whatever. If you listen to our last podcast with
I
with
watched
Paskey,
it, yeah.
I just don't get it. Paskey goes, listen, man. He thinks it's a culture thing. They brought it in, and he's right. They brought it in with Chara, and then with Bergeron, and now with the fucking rat.
And they tried doing it with Lucic too.
Listen, look, it works, man. Whatever it is, you can shit on them all you want, and God knows I'm the first one. But man, if it works, it works. Fucking let it be. I just don't believe, Mike, honestly, that just the goaltending that's available out there, because they're talking about Montreal this and Montreal that. Now they're talking about maybe even Josh Anderson being part of it. But you're gonna have to take back the Jack Campbell contract.
Yeah, well, Nick, what you were mentioning off air or something. What did you hear exactly with Josh Anderson and Montembeault?
Yeah, they were going
and
to
all
package Josh Anderson. Then there was another rumor that Montembeault was going to go for, and we were going to take Campbell with a draft pick.
They're gonna have to give them something.
Like, think about it. If they package a draft pick, say it's the first overall draft pick.
It can't
and
be. They're not dumb. They're gonna protect it.
Let's say, protect
It's gonna be top 10 protected. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? They're gonna protect it with fucking
because the
Chuck
way it's
Norris.
going, it could be a top 10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at this
but
point, it's a
hold
top
on.
3. Yeah,
Hold on,
yeah.
Mimmo.
What?
Everybody knows these guys are desperate right now.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, but desperate
Trust
doesn't mean
me,
you're
that
So
plays
what?
a big.
Nah, but you
What
don't
are
give up a
talking
top
about?
5 pick. Are you crazy?
When you know that this guy has your solution, okay, you're fighting for your job because he's
Dude.
already going to be without a job.
Dude, the Leafs
Shit
did it,
happens,
The
dude.
Leafs did it years ago with Kessel. We gave the Bruins 2 top, okay, and then they finished fucking almost second last and whatever. They ended up getting Dougie Hamilton and Tyler Seguin.
Yeah, but
Okay.
but dude, you got to.
They could have been Leafs.
It's about situations.
Yes,
But
of course. No, I understand.
Montreal's in a win tomorrow situation.
Yeah.
Edmonton's in a win today situation.
Yeah,
So,
so you don't-
Edmonton can afford to lose tomorrow to win today.
And they have a
that-
nasty contract right now with Campbell that they have to get rid
Well,
of.
what about moving price then together? Like you take this and I take that. No?
Well, it's LTIR. I mean, it
Yeah,
could
it'll
happen.
work. It'll work out.
I mean, they moved Shea Weber's contract to Arizona. So
Yeah.
it's like you can
The graveyard.
you can shift that around. But the point, I think the real juice of the trade for Montreal, from Montreal's standpoint, I mean, the juice for Edmonton is obvious. It's the goaltender.
Okay, so what are you getting back from Edmonton, Mike? You're the Edmonton guy. What are you giving back? Evan Bouchard.
I think that Evan Bouchard,
I hope the guys in Quebec know. I hope the guys in Montreal know that he's not French, right?
Yeah, I know. But he is.
No, just because they tried to, do, years ago
But
with.
Xavier Bourgault is.
Yeah.
To be perfectly as an Edmonton, to be perfectly honest, as an Edmonton fan, I don't want him to leave because
He's a little bit irresponsible, but I mean, he's
he
pretty good in the
produces.
points.
He produces.
Yeah.
I heard that prospect Xavier Bourgault. I've heard
Well,
about him,
hello. Yeah, of course. Yeah, no kidding.
but I've also heard about there's other like the Jack Campbell thing. But honestly, let's look at what Kent Hughes has done. Let's not worry about RDS and all the rest of it. Let's talk about what Kent Hughes has done. Yeah,
I don't.
Kent
You know what I
Hughes-
go by? I go by the last fucking 50 years. That's what I go by. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
but-
care what RDS says. They can.
Yeah,
I don't
but
care.
the last 50 years, like, there's American management right now.
Yeah.
So the point of the matter is Kent Hughes tells me he wants the first round pick. That's what I think.
Yeah. Yeah, but
That's-
listen. If I'm the Edmonton, I was gonna say Kenny Holland, but I don't think he's got any say anymore. Honest to God, I just don't. Because if he did, I think he would have pulled something off already. If I'm Kenny Holland, that top 10, that pick, that first rounder, is gonna be so protected, dude. I'm gonna get the fucking the
Montreal's
Russian
not
army
gonna do
to watch it. You know.
Yeah, but then Montreal's not going to do it, and then you don't have a goalie. And that's
Yeah.
really what it comes down to.
Yeah,
It's
I
going to be
guess.
like that with anybody he trades with because everybody knows the situation they're in.
Okay, so Mike, so answer the question, or Nick, you too. Do you think that's the solution? Just changing the goalie?
For Edmonton?
Yeah.
No, because Montembeault, for me, is not a star goalie.
Okay, and what about Allen,
He's hot. No, not even.
Primo,
No.
Cyrus?
Primo's not ready. Montembeault is, but he's a backup. He's not
Okay.
He's not a number
Jake
one
Allen?
to me.
No.
I don't
So see, that's what
no.
I'm saying. So I was going through all of them today. Even Saros, Gibson,
Dude,
not
you're
more than
gonna have
that.
to give up a lot more to get Saros than what you would be giving for Montembeault.
Well, look, they're not doing anything in Nashville.
Doesn't matter. You're talking about 2 caliber goalies, man. You can't
You're
compare
gonna
the
have to
two.
give.
Hold on,
The
guys.
proposition
Yeah.
here is Campbell, Ryan McLeod, Xavier
Bougre, of course, they have to have
first
a
round
Quebecer.
pick for Savard and Montembeau.
That's
That
the
makes
rule.
sense.
That's what we
That's-
talked about before.
So
Mike
they're gonna
Hoffman.
get rid of 2 Quebecers.
To get
Oh
one back.
my God, guys, get ready for another.
Hold
fucking,
on. They're getting one back, and chances are they're going to go draft a Quebecer in the draft, too.
Yeah.
So it's going to
But
be
hold on.
balanced.
Get ready, man. It's gonna get nasty out here.
Let me address that for a second, okay? Because
Yeah.
it's like it really is, and believe me, I lean towards that too, just like you do. I really do. But at the end of the day, the management that's here right now is just not like that. They're just not like that. They don't care. So
Yeah.
whether the media gets mad, whether the politicians get mad, whether what the Kent Hughes and Jeff Gordon don't care about that shit. They don't.
Yeah,
They don't.
that's
So-
true. No, you're right about that. You're right
We
about
have to
that.
let that's a thing that existed for a long time, but it's not there anymore. So
Yeah,
now,
Los Angeles cares more.
Los Angeles carries more French players, and that's why they're going to play in Quebec.
Well, they have 4,
7
and you
mil.
guys have 4 too. Yeah.
Yeah. So my point is, but when you look at it right now, on that trade, like that makes sense to me. But the thing that we're talking about, Saros and Gibson, but these guys are not realistic, and I'll tell you why.
Why not?
Because of their salaries.
Yeah, but Mike, if you move out a Jack Campbell and you put in an Evan Bouchard and you and some, listen, it's gonna be tit for tat. You take my money, I take your money. That's what.
You just
That's
heard
how
the
it is
trade.
now.
You just heard the trade proposal, right? Which
Yeah.
was Bourgault,
Yeah.
McLeod, and a first. There's
Yeah.
no money there. There's no money there.
I didn't hear about McLeod, but I'm sure he's part of the
So
deal.
the
I-
point
I-
is,
Listen, if I'm Edmonton, you're taking Jack Campbell's contract.
but from Edmonton's perspective, they look at Montembeau and they're like, we get a better goalie for $1 million. You know what I mean?
And you're gonna have to sign him because he's not signed, right?
yeah,
But I read somewhere that they've inquired on what the extension negotiations have been going. Like,
Yes, of
like
course.
how have they been going? Like how many years?
Yeah, 'cause you wanna know if he's gonna
ballpark
sign.
Figure,
Exactly,
You
yeah.
know,
Well-
because maybe they're waiting. Maybe give him a contract and trade him right after to lock him in for 3 or 4
Yeah, they want to
years,
know.
you
Of course, I'd want to know.
If they signed Campbell for that ridiculous amount, imagine what they're going to give this guy.
I just don't understand how it's the exact same players. It's McDavid, it's Draisaitl, it's Hyman, it's Nurse, it's Kane, it's Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, it's Evan Bouchard. They're all there.
Echo,
Nothing's changed. I don't get it. I don't get it,
Definition of an
Mike.
insanity, man.
I just don't get it. And
I think it's morale. It's a morale issue. It has to be.
you think Jay Woodcroft is like laughing, Mike, going, you know?
Good luck.
You know, like he's fucking doing the happy pee-pee Dutch dance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's
I don't know.
crazy.
Let's put it this way: if they get a goalie and nothing turns around even then
Yeah.
you're really up shit's creek. You know what I mean?
Okay,
If I
Mike,
was-
so- So you're telling me they're all up for grabs except for the 2, or except for the 1?
who?
In Edmonton, are they all up for grabs? Everybody.
Oh no, I think the 2 are untouchable. Really, they
The
are
2 or 1?
both of them.
You think Draisaitl's untouchable too?
Yes, I do.
So if Boston, for argument's sake, so if Boston says, "I'll give you DeBrusque and Allmark and whatever," and you give me Evan Bouchard and you give me Draisaitl and whatever, and I'll give you whatever, you're
would
not doing
have-
it?
It would have to be a super sweet package. It would have to be over the top.
I don't know, man. I don't see Draisaitl as being the whatever. He's that because of who he's playing with, and I'm telling you can put a fucking tree trunk there and it'll do the same thing.
But he got
He's
a
that-
Hart Trophy when the other guy wasn't there.
Yeah, he did. You can't deny that. He did. I'm just saying you could put a fucking the water bottle next to McDavid. And
People
guy's
said that
phenomenal.
about Malkin, and then when Sid was hurt,
He was a star.
he led the league.
Yeah, but Malkin is a fucking star. He's not Draisaitl.
Draisaitl's
I don't know.
Malkin is a
Draisaitl's
star.
pretty nasty, man. I don't know.
Draisaitl's
Yeah,
a
I
star.
guess. Yeah, I guess. I'm just thinking. I don't know if he can carry a team on his own. Listen, look at Huberto in Calgary. We were. You know what? Let's move on from this Edmonton thing. We'll go touch it a bit again later. I was just telling Nick before when we got here. Look, all these stars this year that are fucking laying eggs,
Yep.
guys. Just off the top of my head, look what's going on with Patrick Laine. Liney
scratch.
and Goudreau. Dude, a healthy scratch. This kid, I'm telling you right now, remember where you heard it. If he doesn't shape up, he's gone, man.
It's gonna be in Europe.
That's it. He's gonna go play in fucking Europe, and he's done. He is done. I'm telling you.
He
I don't
said it
get
today. He said it's the most embarrassing moment. Well, no, he said the most embarrassing moment of his career
No
was
kidding.
being a healthy scratch.
Dude, you were a 40 goal scorer when you first came in. He said to people that the Leafs should have chose him instead of Austin Matthews. Okay,
Jeez.
dude, are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? Like, I don't get it. Him, Goudreau, nothing. This guy want to go be in Columbus. Really, buddy? How's it going for you there, Chico? Anyway, whatever.
When he was in Winnipeg, he did pretty well.
Who? That's what I'm saying.
You know, and then
That's what I'm saying, Yanni.
I feel like
What happened?
I don't know. It's like they took away the spotlight from him, and everything went to shit.
Well, he took the spotlight away from himself. Apparently, he was all into Fortnite, whatever. Well, I
Yeah.
hope you enjoy your Fortnite. Do they get Fortnite in Finland, where he's going to go back and play? Because that's what he's going to be fucking doing. And
I
now,
hope that kid could bounce back.
yeah, me too. I like what a shot he has. Jesus Christ, what a shot. Huberto and Kadri in Calgary. Laying an egg, the both of them, the two of them, nothing. Pierre-Luc Dubois, all that shit. Dude, did they get fucking hosed?
And they're showing their frustration too on the bench, head down.
Yeah.
Even Caulfield, the other game, he was like
Cole
smashing his stick against the boards from the bench. It
Dude,
was-
Zegras.
yeah.
Zegras. This guy I'm telling you, man, remember where you heard it, okay, guys? I'm telling you, this kid, every time I see him, every time I see comments on Twitter and all the other thing about him and from him, he's a little shit disturber, this kid.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's something wrong with this kid. There's
So is
something wrong.
Marchand, though. Look what he's doing.
No, but Marchand, when he comes out, listen, I hate his guts, but there's 150% on the ice on every shift. Okay? And no one, including myself, no one can deny that from Brad Marchand. You just can't deny it. But this Zegras guy, and I'm just saying, I'm just going around the league, and then there's the complete opposite. You look at the fucking standings, Vancouver's up there. Dude, I don't.
Well,
What's going on, man? I don't get it.
The talent was always there.
31 points, this kid.
Okay, Nick, I got
points.
one for you, buddy.
Yeah.
I got one for you. Today,
Yeah.
as of today, Cale Makar or Quinn Hughes.
Makar.
Really?
Yeah.
Mike?
Quinn Hughes, bro.
Really?
Yeah, and I got it because he's the package, man. It's crazy what he's doing.
Dude, he
'Cause
scored a
Cale
goal.
Makar- look at the team Cale Makar has. Look at the team that Quinn Hughes has.
That's
Well-
true. That's true.
Okay, well, listen. Yeah, there's McKinnon over there. There's Pedersen over here, right?
Rantanen.
There's Rantanen over there. There's what's his
Besser.
face?
Drouin.
Fucking
This
Drouin.
Brock Besser.
Yeah, there's Besser. There's the JT Miller. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's
All I'm saying is, man, this year is fucking weird. It's weird, man.
let's talk about a certain other. Let's talk about the grade 8 for a second.
Oh my God, he's stuck at what, 5? Dude, at this rate, forget it. He's gonna need his kids' fucking goals in the
5,
minors.
he's on pace for 20. Gonna
If
be
he's
short
lucky.
50.
Dude,
If
he's
he's
not going
lucky.
to break that record on that team. Not on that team.
and he doesn't want to get traded. So I don't
He's
know,
gonna be
man.
there for 4 or 5 years.
I don't know.
Wayne,
I don't know.
Wayne Gretzky's like, hold my beer, kid. We're not quite there yet. You know what I mean? It's
Well, listen, to break Gretzky, like everybody take a friggin' pill there. You know, it's you know, the guy owns like fucking 70 of the 80 records that exist, you know, like whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I just find this year very, very, very weird. I don't understand it. Boston's up, Vancouver's up. I picked them both to be fucking dead last. I picked the Edmonton Oilers to win the cup. Mike, I've never been so wrong in my life. You know, since the day we met, I always like to predict at least a finals. You know, like whatever, Los Angeles against the Canadiens. Whatever. I'm just saying, and I've never been so wrong in my life.
It's still early, huh? Still
Yanni,
change.
the Oilers have to win 40
It
of
could
their
happen.
63 games, 64 games.
Dude,
left.
look at Boston. How many games have they won?
6.66, huh? 66% of the games they got to win.
If Boston could win games,
They're not even a
Yanni,
500 team
Yanni.
now.
dude,
We just spent half an hour talking about how their goalies can't stop a freaking beach
yeah,
ball.
and they're trying to fix the situation. So
Yeah,
give
but
them
they're
a chance.
trying to fix
give them
it.
a chance.
They're not doing
Listen,
anything. I mean,
Yeah,
it had to
I
be fixed
appreciate
before.
your enthusiasm as a fan of the team, but like it's looking pretty bad. Like
I know, but you know what? I'm more concerned we're all going to look like a bunch of hams
Well,
saying
look,
that they're
I'm
going to win
taking
the
credit
Stanley
for it.
Cup.
I'm a big ham, man. I can't believe it.
I wanna
I've never
actually
been
bring
so
up-
wrong.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I can't believe I was so wrong. Like this year is like kicking my ass. I wasn't expecting this.
I want to bring up something. I
Yeah.
don't know if any of you guys saw this. Yianni, Nick, since you're Habs fans,
Yeah.
you see what happened in that practice?
Which one? When Marty lost his shit?
No, there was a
Gallagher?
fight. Gallagher
Oh, I
with
didn't see it.
Caulfield.
So-
Who was it?
No,
Are you serious?
Here's what happened. Gallagher ran into
Caulfield.
No, hang on.
Is it
Gallagher ran into Kovacevic, okay?
Okay.
I think he cross-checked him or something. And all of a sudden,
Somebody's
Caulfield
frustrated.
and one of the other younger players jumped Gallagher.
What the fuck?
Are you serious?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, no, I read about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like
Crazy,
Gallagher's
man.
going to be on his way out.
And like, sounds like
How?
the young guys
How?
are ganging up on the veteran. Like it's weird, man. You saw two of the young players. Caulfield was one of them, and
Look,
they basically
Caulfield.
jumped on Gallagher after
He's
that.
as big as a
I'll say
fucking
something here.
ladybug.
As much as it sucks that Gallagher's getting this treatment, I'm happy to see these young kids are fucking bonding together. It's good for the future.
Hey, listen, it's better than what they do in Toronto. And Nick, before we forget, you mentioned when you got here about the William Nylander thing. You asked
Yeah.
me, you flat out asked me how much you think he's going to get. You know what?
20 million.
Dude, he's arguably top 5 in the league right now.
Yep.
You know what? And I'm telling you right now, he deserves, not he wants, he should want. He deserves Marner money. He deserves
That's it.
He deserves that. Yeah,
Dude,
dude,
if I was him and his
he's
agent,
making 6.5. They're not going to give you a $15 million raise.
He's, I think he has more points than Matthews, actually.
Of course he does.
Yeah,
Two
of
or
course he
three
does. Okay,
points more.
so if I'm
but
his
he's
agent-
2 goals behind Matthews.
if I'm
Yeah.
his agent, I say, well, fuck you. If you're paying these guys that, my
that's-
guy deserves even more.
Well, more. I don't know if he's going to get more than the guy that scored 60 goals. That's not
Salary
happening.
cap's going up.
Yeah, but he's not going to get more than Matthews. He's not going to do that. Because if to get more than Matthews, they're going to have to give him a $10 million raise. Nobody in their fucking right mind is going to give that. No one's going to do that.
He's going to go for agent.
But sorry, Mike.
Well,
yeah?
that's it. Like if you're his agent, like take
Yeah.
away the whole Toronto fandom thing.
No,
You're-
exactly.
No, but if you're his agent, how do
Yeah.
you not go to market? That's like cha-ching. That's like
Mike,
this
because-
guy's payday is
okay, because-
crazy. yeah.
I'll answer you that because if I'm a player that plays for my jersey, then I'm not going anywhere.
Nobody
But now,
does in Toronto.
Yeah.
Nylander, just like his dad, is not a guy that plays for. Look, at least I don't think so. You know, I mean, and then you know what? But I'll be the devil's advocate here, okay? But if I'm William Nylander, why do I have to be the guy taking the fucking cut again? Why do I have to take the hometown discount? Why? Make fucking 16 take it.
Exactly.
You
That's
know what
why
I mean?
think
Fuck
this
you.
guy's-
I do more than him. I score way more than him. I know the other guy had 100 points, well, 99, whatever. But, you know, because I don't believe that you have to go look at the, Pierre-Luc Dubois' contract or whatever. No. Why don't you look in the fucking same room, right? Right across the stalls from me. There's a guy making 15, right, whatever, another guy. I want Marner money. That's it. And you know what? And there's 29 other teams that'll give it to him. I say 29 because Arizona doesn't have that kind of money. They called me for a loan, and I said, dude, I'm fucking broke. I can't give you that. So they wanted to play here in my backyard because it's a little bigger. But
think
whatever. I said, I can't. My dog was in shit there. You can't do that.
I think
What a
he has
fucking
I think he's
joke.
going- I think
Bunch
he's
of
going to
dummies.
market.
I'm sorry, Mike, what?
I think he's going to market.
Well,
But I got to. He may still end up signing in Toronto, but he's going to go to market to drive up his price.
and he's going to say, well, they're offering this, and here we go.
Yeah.
But
Here's a comparative.
so do you think Treliving is going to get it in the teeth again? Dude, that's how we lost Kachuk, and that's how we lost Goudreau. I don't think he's going to fucking wait this time. He's going to ask
Yeah.
Willie, say, listen, this is the final number. Are you taking it, or are we shipping you out of here?
There is not a single team in the NHL anywhere,
Yeah, well,
including the Bruins, including the top teams everywhere, that has 4 guys making over $10 million. It doesn't exist.
no.
It
Well,
doesn't exist.
but no, because the cap
After
wouldn't.
cap.
Yeah, but the cap wouldn't make it exist. Now that the cap's going up, they
Yeah.
might. Yeah.
But it would be unheard of completely to do. Like you're giving half your salary cap to 4 guys. It's unreal. You know what I mean?
It's stupid is what it is. No, let's call it what it is. It's fucking stupid is what it is. And that's why they can't do anything because you got $12 left and you got to sign 18 other guys. What are you going to do? And, we were talking before with the Revo contract. Revo, people are shitting Revo all over the place. Oh, he didn't do nothing to Marchand. What do you want him to do? He's on the bench. What do you want him to do? If he jumps on the ice, and now they're all shitting on him, right? Now, I told you before and I'm going to say it again. That personally, to me, Nick, you tell me what you feel. That was a Sheldon Keefe problem. When all that shit happened with Liljegren and you saw the slew foot, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And you don't send him out on the first line, like I'm talking about Revo. If I'm Sheldon Keefe, the next time Marchand's on the ice, I say, listen, first line is on. Yeah, so we got Matthews, we got Marner, Revo. You're getting on. Matthew Nyes, you're staying on the bench just for one shift,
Yeah.
and you go say hello,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Now, last night we were talking about this, Yianni. Last night. It was the first time the Florida Panthers played the Bruins since the suspension of McAvoy, right? When he got 4 games
Yeah.
for the hit
Well,
on Ekman Larson,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
As soon as the game started, was it Dylan Cousins?
No, Nick Cousins.
Nick Cousins. He didn't fight him, but he went and hit him straight to the head.
It was a
okay?
borderline
It
dirty
was
hit.
borderline
Borderline dirty.
shit. But that's how you do it. Say, hey, buddy, you remember what you did last game to my buddy? You
Payback.
knocked him out,
Yeah.
you know? And that, to me, that's not a Reeves problem. That's a Keefe problem because he didn't put him on the ice. And he's right. Reeves like, what do you want me to do? Jump on and get a 10-game suspension?
Yeah,
I would have done it.
No, Yianni, because to a guy like Revo, okay, a 10-game suspension with no pay, no nothing, dude.
Yeah.
That's you're talking a few $100,000.
Yeah, but you know how much
He's not
love.
making $15 million. He's not making $15 million a year.
You know that would bond the team, though, right?
Yeah, I know, but
They
you know what else
needed
would
that.
do? It wouldn't bond nothing because you'd have to be home because you're suspended for 10
Dude,
games.
they need that. They're
The
not
Leafs,
a team. They're
that's-
not a
that-
team.
No, they're not. That's
Somebody
that's
backing each other up like that,
That
it would
that's-
spark.
You can't fix that. Again, I said it last time, and I know I keep talking about the Leafs. You can't change that. Like I told you last time, you can shine your mags all you want, right? But if your engine is busted,
it's not gonna work.
it's not fucking going nowhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, fuck that. Let it
Well,
be.
Klingberg.
Guys,
It's the end for Klingberg.
Klingberg is finished. That's it. He's got busted hips. There was a shot. He took a shot at it. It's not happening. It's over. But anyway, I'm going back to the guys with all these guys laying an egg. But there's also some surprises, right? Like Quinn Hughes, JT Miller,
Yeah.
right? These guys are flying, man.
Yep, they
These
are.
guys are flying, and they're doing pretty good. I mean, I don't know, Mike. Maybe this year was the year. Maybe I don't know.
It's the year when everything's changing. I mean, the Hughes brothers are basically taking the NHL
Phenomenal,
by storm.
phenomenal.
You know, now if it wasn't for Jack's injury, I mean, I'll go on out on a limb here and say, I think he's probably in the top 3 to 5 centers in the NHL right now, active. Jack Hughes is probably the future #1 Art Ross winner, probably in the next year or two.
Wow.
He's the real deal. That family, man, they're happening. Like they're
They're doing
great.
really good, man. They're doing really good. Well,
I could agree.
I hope they
And
continue and
Another surprise was because Lafreniere was getting crapped on before the
Yeah.
season. He's not
I
worth
was
nothing.
gonna say he
has 8 goals.
Yeah, look.
Right. He's picked it up a little bit.
Because
you know?
sometimes it takes time.
It's
man.
not only that; he's also playing him with Panarin and
Sometimes it takes time.
Kreider.
Look, we were talking. Yanni, remember we were talking about. Sometimes you just have to admit that. Look, it's over. Like we were talking about Lucic before because of everything that happened, but he was over the hill. But there's a lot of guys, in my opinion. I was talking to Yanni about this off air. In my opinion, okay, there's a lot of guys that the game has passed them by, including Revo. And I was telling you, I see Gallagher skate, dude.
Well, yeah,
like
dude.
forget it,
He's
man.
done his time.
You're done.
He's too broken.
And, yeah, he's busted. He's broken. The Gallagher's, they're done. Who else did I mention? I forgot. The names are not coming to me now. Look at Bertuzzi in Toronto.
Yeah,
He looks like he's so out of shape, and the game passed him by. There's a lot of guys you could go around the league, man. That they just and there's even some of you guys. Look at Slavkovsky here, dude. He can't skate, man.
I don't know if the game has passed him by. He's
No, but
still
like
young,
he's got to learn how to skate, and he's got to keep up.
Yeah.
You can't keep up. Forget it. These kids of today, they skate like the wind, man.
Yeah.
They skate
I
like the
wanted to-
freaking wind.
But let's talk for a second about that draft year, not the one that just passed with Connor Bedard, the one prior.
Yep.
For a minute, I want to talk about that.
Okay.
Like this whole, is it to me, or is it this like the biggest bust class ever? Like you've literally got Slavkovsky with 2 goals, and then everybody was like, Logan Cooley was the way.
He's got 2 goals too.
He's
Matty
got 2
Beniers.
goals too. Shane Wright can't even make a roster. Like all these top players that were the top 5 of that year, I think
Trash.
We don't even have 5 goals.
Mike, I told you last time, he
it's
only went
unbelievable.
#1 because there was nothing left. It's Yakupov syndrome all over again.
Yeah, but
Remember
one
Yakupov?
guy being a bust, okay, but the entire class.
Mike,
They-
sometimes
you know
that's
what I
what it. And then there's other times. I look at the 2005 year.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, you could have thrown a dart at the board, and anybody you get.
I don't know. I'm not labeling them bust yet. You
No,
know
it's
what?
too early. I
It's
agree
way
with
too
Yanni. I agree
early,
with Yanni.
and,
It's a little bit too early to
know,
label him a bust.
Slavkovsky.
We were talking about
But
this
he should have
too.
went down. He should have.
Philippe Missar,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He's lighting up the OHL right now.
He is.
Yeah,
Right?
hat
Yes,
trick the
it's
other day.
the OHL. I understand, but there's clearly some skill there. So
Well, Joshua Roy
I
apparently
just
been very
feel
good too.
they need to bring them in the right way. I feel Slavkovsky was not given the right way. They just threw him to the Wolves and said, "All right, bro, you're in the NHL. Fight it."
Well,
There's nothing wrong with
Hughes
setting him
said
down.
if it comes to a point where the best option for him is to go to the Laval Rocket,
Now?
he's gonna send him down. Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
That's like a year and a half too late, man.
Yeah. But they were
you
saying
know
he
what,
needs
though?
to build confidence. He needs to get that game going. Look at
Well,
like you said, Joshua Raw. He's a
fine.
top scorer
the
in
only-
the
Yeah,
AHL.
he's
The
top,
only
yeah.
problem I could see with that is Slav. He's a big boy. He's got a shot, but he's like Bambi out there, man. He's skating without looking
gets
and just gets crushed.
He gets
the
hit
AHL
often.
is 10 times worse than the NHL for hits.
Yeah.
It's,
know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Guys, I wanted to bring something up, okay? Before I forget. They're talking about a couple of rule changes in the overtime period. I don't know if you guys heard about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw something about that.
Okay, well, I said this to Mike off air. This was, I think it was even years ago, okay? Because I'm like, you could take all the time you need and whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I played ball hockey at a very high level at my time. And they want to bring the ball hockey league, the ball hockey rules in on it. I don't know if you guys know what it is. I'll explain it for people who don't know. It's once you take possession of the puck and you cross the opposing blue line, then the red line becomes the blue line, right?
Okay.
And you can't go back out. If you do go back out, everybody's gonna get out and start all over again,
okay.
right? You follow? So almost like a tag up.
Yeah.
So when you cross the blue, the red becomes the blue. You follow?
So you're
I don't know.
not
I don't agree with the fucking shot clock. Enough with this fucking basketball American shit, dude. The shot clock this, and enough. Already you want to take fucking fighting out of the game.
They want to put like a 20-second thing
Yeah.
to shoot the puck on net.
yeah,
and
like a
move.
lacrosse thing. What do you
There's
think?
an idea.
They're going to
There's
break
an
the
idea.
sport.
Yeah, Mike. I know what you're gonna say, buddy. I know what you're gonna say. Go.
Let's bring ties back.
Hey, hello.
Standard
That's it.
overtimes, the 5-on-5 and tie games.
That's it.
And you know what? It was fine.
It's the only
It worked
sport that
for
gives you a
90
point for losing.
90 years.
Hey, Mike, it's the only sport that gives you a point for losing. Hey, look, you lost. Oh, here's a point for you.
As fun as shootouts are to see or watch the little deeks or the moves, it's a horrible way to decide a game.
It is. Listen, man, I'm a soccer guy.
Yeah.
Listen.
The golden goal.
Oh, my God, I'm a soccer guy. And when the World Cup has to be decided on a penalty spot from
Yeah.
11 feet away, it's a little tough.
Yeah.
It's a little tough,
Absolutely.
I don't know. What do you think? Should they change it? Should they?
I don't know. Like, I feel like they're doing things to dumb the sport down even more.
Well, yeah.
It's like they're getting rid of all the grittiness. In overtime, they're trying to get there. They're trying to hit hard. They're trying to by putting counters, and I don't know.
I don't know, man.
It's just stupid.
I hated it when they brought it in. I hate it now. I think it's a stupid way to finish a game. I find it dumb. And to end with this other dumb thing that the NHL's fucking, I don't know. The World Cup. They want to do a World Cup. You ready for this? The World Cup with 4 teams. Canada, US, Finland, Sweden. Are you shitting me, man?
Where are the rest of the teams?
Well, Russia, obviously they can't go because of political
Okay,
stupidities, right?
yeah.
You know that, right? The Czech Republic, I don't know. Do they have enough to
Czechia or whatever.
Czechia,
Didn't
whatever.
they used
is
to
that
do
what
like
they
a Europe team for the smaller countries that
Yeah,
didn't have enough
but-
players to.
call it? Well, the Belarus and all that. Remember
Yeah,
that? But
yeah.
aren't they part of that Russian because of the politics and they don't want to do that shit, right? I don't know. You think it's worth it, or they're talking about doing it in 2025? They're going to pause the season and do the World Cup. World Cup, 4 teams. World Cup.
Okay, hold on. What's the one international game everybody always talks about
What do you mean international? It's soccer.
Canada.
No,
Oh,
no,
you're talking
Russia,
about
no?
hockey.
in
That was
history?
in the 80s or 70s.
you don't-
Where was that?
Canada, US. Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
you know the one.
Or the sport.
The Paul Henderson moment.
Oh, the 72 games. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Okay,
That was
let's go
Russia,
back
Canada,
there.
no?
Yeah.
Yeah, now
Summit
this whole
series.
thing
I
of,
didn't
like,
understand his
Russia
question.
Russia can't play because of the political situation.
That's what
and
they're saying, yeah.
Allies and everything. Dude, that was the fucking Cold War back then. They were pointing nuclear
Mike,
missiles at each
Mike.
other.
Mike, you're so right, bro. You're so right, brother. It's just it's the world of today, Mike.
Yeah,
You
but
can't
what I'm trying to
insult
say
somebody
is,
anymore.
Dude, you heard the stories when the Canadian players went there and they were calling
Yes.
them in the middle of the night and
Dude, Zach
Zach
Parisi's father was about to kill a ref
Yeah.
with a
He was,
stick.
like, swinging a stick. It was all this shit.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like sitting there. I'm like, oh well, the political situation. What, there wasn't a political situation in '72?
Dude,
It's like the biggest point of pride. It
Mike,
was a way of life versus a way of life.
It's because if you do
People
it
are
today,
fucked.
Mike, it's because if you do it today, you're gonna hurt somebody's feelings. And you can't hurt
Ooh.
somebody's feelings. These fucking flakes.
me ask you.
Because my heart is gonna bobo. You
But
bunch
let me
of
ask you a question.
fucking
If
pussies.
they hate Russia so much,
Yeah.
wouldn't they love to beat them in the tournament?
Hey, listen.
Right?
That 4-team World
Maybe-
Cup, everybody
maybe-
gets a
maybe the
participation
real
trophy.
reason-
No one wins.
Yeah, you see what Nick says?
It's a round robin.
Mike, everybody gets a trophy for showing up.
Yeah, no,
Participation prize.
Yeah, yeah. We all show up to fucking
A little ribbon.
the
here.
Arizona arena, and y'all get your little trophy.
I'm going to tell you something that I think it is, because, and we've touched on this including the last episode and other episodes. I think Hockey Canada's become so shit that they're afraid the Russians are going to make them look bad.
Well, I don't know about that, but
Wow, think
look, I
about
understand what that's going on, the political shit, whatever,
But
and they
think about
find
man.
it. I know, but
Where's the kid? Like we talked about this in the last episode. I'm going to talk about it again. All these new superstars we talked about, even in this episode, are
All
American.
American.
I know, Mike, you're absolutely right.
The
You're absolutely
Kutchups,
right.
the Hughes, the Zegras,
Yeah.
the Caulfield, the Matthews.
Yeah, you're
Everybody
right.
we talked
You're
about in
right.
this episode
You're right.
is fucking American.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's
You're absolutely right. But
we're-
Hockey
we didn't
Canada,
even-
Mike,
We didn't say a word about Connor Bedard. We barely said a word
doing
about
okay.
McKinnon. We barely said a word about any of these guys. Connor McDavid, we made fun of him.
Wow.
There's like, but think about it, right?
made fun of his GM, yeah.
What I'm trying to say is the Canadian brand of hockey has been so spoiled, so run down, that they're trying to make special rules and we're going to do shot clocks, we're going to do all this. It's all to hide
Yeah,
their shit.
what's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Don't worry. Canada has Samuel Montembeau.
Yeah.
What was it? Bedard's on pace for 50
50 goals, yeah, man. Bedard is doing okay. All right, guys. Well, listen. Clock on the wall again says it's time to go. Nick, thank you so much, man. I
Thank
hope you
you
had a
for
good
having
time.
me. Anytime,
And again,
man.
guys, we're just a bunch of friends talking hockey, man, because we love the game. And this was episode 22, correct?
Episode 22.
That's it. And we're going to do it again next week, man. Thank you very much for sticking around. Later.
Take it easy, boys.
Take care.